and welcome to this tutorial of how to get anamorphic lens flare for free. Now, a lot of the how to get anamorphic lens flare for free videos say that you need fishing line or fine string. I don't have fishing line or fine string, so I've been experimenting with my own technique. Here it is, and it's actually free. This tutorial is the simplest tutorial you will ever have watched. All you need is a camera and a lens. Yeah, for real, that is all you need. Optional extra could be a cloth. I have a microfiber cloth. You don't actually need a microfiber cloth. You could use your shirt. If you don't have a shirt, there's one of two reasons. You either can't afford a shirt or you just choose not to wear one. If you can't afford one, you shouldn't be watching this anyway because you obviously can't afford a camera. And if you choose not to wear one, don't worry, you can use your trousers, your socks, your underwear, or your friend. But if worst comes to worst, use your hair. If you're bald, your stuff. You could also use a filter. I have a UV filter on this, not because I can't afford a shirt or don't have one, it's just because it's a lot simpler to clean than the actual main front element. So what you're going to need to do is give your lens a little buff, just like this. There we go. And then, depending on which way around you want your lens flare, you're going to draw a line with your finger. So if you want horizontal lens flare, you're going to go vertical with your finger. And if you want vertical lens flare, you want to go horizontal with your finger. So we're going to go with horizontal first. So let's draw a vertical line on our camera. So you literally get your finger and you do this. You've got to make sure that your fingers are a little bit oily, or at least capable of smudging the filter or front element if you don't have a filter. Just like that. Now, just for the sake of things, on this I am using a 60D with a 24 to 105mm L lens. And I don't know if you can see that, but that's where I smudged my finger, right there. So let's go test this. Right, sun's about there. Let's test out this lens flare. Right, so there we go, that's my lens flare. I do hope you enjoyed the fancy lens flare. Once you're finished, you want to give your lens a rub with your microfiber cloth, and if you need to, put some polish on it. Now, you can experiment with other directions of smudge. There you only saw vertical and horizontal, but you can try finger dots, see if that works, or diagonal. It's really up to you how you use the lens flare. It is very nice, especially when using it in video. The only issue with it is that it's a lot more sensitive than normal lens flare, so you do have to be a bit more careful with it. But you know, it is what it is. It works. It's cheaper than the cheapest I've found. The cheapest tutorial I've found so far is to use a bit of fishing line or thin string and tape it to your lens. This doesn't use any of that. All you need is a cloth on your finger, pretty much, and a camera with a lens. It can be any lens. It doesn't have to be an expensive lens. This is the 24 to 105L lens. But it would work on a cheap 50mm lens that I'm using to record this, because unfortunately my lens is broke and I've got my famous green tape of doom on it. I hope you've enjoyed watching this how to get anamorphic lens flare for free, and I will see you in the next video.